If you want to know how to get super cute lemon and blueberry nails, then you are watching the right video. So I've been really feeling butter yellow nails. So I asked in a Facebook group that I'm in for butter yellow nail ideas. Of course, I got like a lot of lemon ideas and a lot of lemon mixed with blueberry. So I thought that we would do that today. So we are starting with the Beetles Gel Polish Foundation. Just kidding, we're putting on our glove first. Okay, then we're going to be using 3 base colors. The Beetles Gel Polish Hema Free, that color. Beetles Gel Polish, the regular polish, in A735. And my really disgusting Rargism, I think it's pink something, but this is the nude polish that I use all the time. That's why it looks absolutely disgusting. Okay, and then you're gonna cure that, and we're probably gonna do, I think 3 layers is what I did on this hand. So 3 layers of that. Okay, so I know that nail art can be kind of daunting. It's probably easiest to just start with the easiest nails. We're just gonna start with the stripes. I have all of my nail art polishes here. We're just going to start with Milky White. Since these are nail art polishes, they have very thin little bristles. That way you can make really easy little stripes. Bam, super easy. And we are gonna go ahead and cure that. When I do intricate nail art like this, I usually cure like each individual nail. That way I don't risk bumping it and messing it up later. The next easiest is probably the lemon, just because it doesn't involve anything 3D. So we're gonna take this polish called Spectra Yellow, and I just freehanded the lemon. Made like an oval. And then I kind of just made the little bumps. And then just filled it in. Then if you want, you could go ahead and do the green. It doesn't really matter since the green's not actually touching the lemon, the little leaf. Though if you mess up on the leaf, that might mean you have to redo the whole lemon, so be careful with that. Then we're gonna do those little white dots, which is extremely easy. Just took my palette and did one, and then a little swipe. Then all that we have left to do is the thumb and the ring finger, which are the French tips. Now this French tip was not as simple as usual because I'm using regular gel polish rather than liner. I definitely recommend if you're gonna do a French tip to use the liner gel polishes, but I didn't have the color I wanted, so I just figured this would be easier. So what I did with my very shaky hands was took a brush and made the outline of the French tip, and then I just used this to fill it in. I mean, honestly, I had to kind of clean up the other one. I don't know if this one really needs cleaned up. I feel like it looks pretty good. I just dipped that same brush into acetone to wipe it and clean it up. And then we are gonna cure that, and we're also gonna do that on the ring finger. Okay, so then for the blueberries, all I did was 3 dots of dark blue and then a little bit of light blue on top. Then I did use 3D gel on top of that. So we're just gonna start with the dots. I want some pretty large blueberries on my thumb, and then 2 smaller ones on my ring finger. Then again, we can still go in with the green polish. Since it's not actually touching the blueberries, we can go ahead and do those little leaves, which personally I just think is cute, so. Although much harder to do with my other hand. Now these ones I actually put together. Then you can go ahead and cure that. Then I just took the same brush I've been using this whole time, and I just did like some little dots. I don't know, it's not the most artistic thing, but there's that. I went ahead and applied a top coat because the 3D polish says to do a top coat first. I'm still fairly new to 3D gel, so I kind of just squeezed some dollops out. And then I just shape it with my brush. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. But then I have to take acetone and like wipe it up, otherwise it'll kind of like dry everywhere. That's how I do the 3D gel, and then you cure that. And when doing your nails, never forget your nail oil. It's very important. And that is the last and final step. Honestly, people see my nails and, you know, they think that it looks really difficult. And maybe it is to an extent. For the most part, if you just take it step by step, it's actually fairly easy. So that is it. My lemon and blueberry nails done. So what do you guys think? Would you wear these nails? I feel like they're really good summer nails. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel while you're here. I would greatly appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!